The following video has improper audio mixing simply because we didn't know that we were being drowned out by the game in stream. There is no way for me to fix this in post, but this will be rectified eventually. When you stop seeing this disclaimer, the issue will be fixed. I apologize for the inconvenience.
However,
Of course, once I got to the second floor view, which is why I had no idea what was going on with the rest of the building.
It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either.
I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed.
Get you killed?
indeed,
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
correct,
That was the point of the class trial.
It was?
The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
You mean because of the school regulations?
that's right,
Exactly. Yep, we know the rules.
in other words,
The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it.
The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? It makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
What's that?
There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto.
I could have become the victim?
indeed,
You know what I'm talking about, right?
You mean during the night?
I
can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death.
Ryuk? What the fuck are you?
I feed him apples once in a while.
What?
I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me to cases, just like this,
anyway,
which is exactly what happened with you. I was in the dorms, and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell, saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
How many
correct,
times are we gonna see this image?
I ran into your room and saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
however,
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct,
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. That was all to be the work of the mastermind in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me.
So all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right?
indeed,
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think.
That's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
correct,
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your dorm. Everything they did is a contradiction.
So, what does it all mean?
in other
It means
words,
that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Huh?
Makoto,
Just a little more. A little more and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair.
The other ultimate despair?
There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead.
Are you sure about that?
But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
It's not.
indeed,
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
You're talking about
that's right,
What happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
a tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Then they're...
Indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy.
Oh, gross.
It's so really nasty. Bitches. Do you want to continue?
That looks...
It looks like a dildo.
Yeah.
Because, honestly, this is the end. From here, it's literally from point A to point B.
The ultimate despair. A group of people who caused a tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the mastermind's true identity. The enemy has finally been revealed. Right now.
Anyway...
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
Yeah, you're right. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it.
And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right.
And we should be able to use it on the door, right? Hey Kyoko, can we use the key? We can use the key to open this door, right?
It's true.
Let's find out.
We also got the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... Yes, it opened!
Indeed.
And now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief. Because real fight had just begun.
The final chapter.
That is a far too long title.
Yeah.
After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up, like a chimney. There was a metal ladder... Words. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. Don't give hints as to who the mastermind is.
Yeah, no giving hints. Shush.
We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. It almost felt like I was in a dream.
What a thrill.
I climbed into the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped, I couldn't see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous.
Put that away!
Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family has always seen it that way.
Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
But how come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
Pride.
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice or evil. That's how we can uncover the absolute truth.
You could say they also reach out to the truth.
I face up, I fall out, I reach out to the truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. Which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. That's why we don't burn my bread. What?
A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride. Wait, did you hear that music in the background, Makoto?
Pride. So that explains. Before I came here, when was looking up info about the school online, someone fucked up there. I never saw anything about her, because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride.
Huh?
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far as to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
what?
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
Oh, good, daddy issues.
Not
However,
exactly. There is something I want to say to him, though.
What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him, face to face, all about that. Continue.
What is it?
I made you a promise that I would tell you. I want to sever all ties with him.
So, daddy issues.
In a way.
Sever?
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember anything myself. But apparently, he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
However,
But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And as young as I was, he left me behind.
Yeah, this is really sounding like daddy issues.
In a way.
I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I never would have had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I could see how she looked when she said that. What she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true.
However,
But there's one thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
The
so...
way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing. But
However,
when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day. His shadow had been following me my entire life, I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
Correct.
That's why I have to find him. And tell him we're no longer family.
I mean, yeah, you can do that to get that out of your chest, but I'm pretty sure everyone else is still going to be looking at you the same.
In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family. You just cut Makoto. I'm going to stop you right there. It's not wrong. It's not bad to cut out toxic members of your family.
Thank you. Please cut toxic members of your family out of your life.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood. Nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey,
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Well, blood is thicker than water. Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that, I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. Like you should. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. I also kept hearing someone sing about eating a snake. It's weird.
Snake eater.
There it is again! And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Looks like this is it.
indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
Where? Ah,
That's right.
Remember that hatch in the ground near the trash room?
right.
I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Well, there goes nothing. I reach my right hand up and push against the hatch.
It's locked! Fuck!
Right. The hatch opened with ease, and so... looks like we're back.
Whew.
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of here. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I mean, we've been here, but Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you.
No thanks necessary. I was just returning the favor.
Time to go back in.
It's where my home lives!
What was that one image from that manga? This hole is mine! It was made for me! So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out. I'm worried about you too. You helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried?
Yeah, of course.
So
Then
then,
let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
in other words,
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Wait, that's...
however,
If we try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away.
As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying, rather than stressing out over getting caught, would you just give up now?
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
because
Because the mastermind is the one who's ensnared.
The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
The
so
mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment when the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. This should help in our investigations.
Negotiation.
That should help in our negotiations.
I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going. He'll arrest Monster with so help right now.
Well now.
Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
Hi.
Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here?
That's exactly how I thought it'd react. Are we really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again! And this time I won't leave anything to chance!
Kyoko.
Right.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
What?
However,
Before you do, let me just say one thing.
now,
You
if...
execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh?
I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right? Hey, what are you talking about?
However,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
Get fucked.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Makoto,
Alter ego.
you never imagined the possibility of being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Bitch.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk big game. You're saying the Blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such a bold claims without a shred of evidence!
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. With a little more time, I'll guarantee I can find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
Boom, boom!
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because...
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide.
Fuck you too.
He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
However,
Here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto right now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
It's funny how she looked straight at the screen when she said that.